I'm fairly excited as this is my son's first KiwiCo Koala crates. In this video, I will be unboxing it and then reviewing it. And this box here is the one called Ocean Games. So you might notice that the box is smaller than the Panda crates we get because the koala crates are actually monthly boxes and it's $20 per month versus the Panda crate which was $40 every other month. So essentially it's the same cost, but let's go ahead and take a look and see what you get inside a koala crate. Alright, so this koala crate here is the Ocean Games, which is for ages 2 and up, and it promotes logic skills by matching, sorting, and grouping colorful sea creatures, which sounds fairly interesting. My son should like it. But I would like to keep a little note right here. As you can see, it says warning, choking hazard, not suitable for children under 18 months. Long cord strangulation hazard. So do keep an eye on that. If you have multiple children, make sure that the younger ones don't get a hold of the items inside this box. Okay, see what's inside. Okay, so here it looks like just a little flyer about the kind of summer camp that KiwiCo has going on. It's for this summer. Looks interesting. I wonder, is it online? I'll take a look at more in it. Okay, next, here we have, okay, this is the card with all the activities on there that you can do with the stuff with this crate. Looks like there are 2 activities, at least from this sheet. There's the ocean sort and the marine mosaic. Okay. Yep, similar to their Panda crates, they have this little magazine here. A bunch of great information in here. I look forward to reading this. These look like these are the felt padding or felt creatures, animals. Yes, felt sea creatures for your child to play with. Okay, this is cool. So this is the little fishing rod. On the bottom of it, it's kind of like Velcro. And this is felt, so it just attaches on. That looks fun. Okay, let's see what else. This is sorting cards. Let's see what they are. Need a little bit help. Okay, yep, the sorting cards with different colors on one side, and it looks like just different colors. So I'll read and different sea animals. I'll read into more into this to see how these actually work. Oh, and it's very nice that they do include a book. I was actually afraid that the book might not be included anymore, but thankfully it is. The books are always one of my son's favorite items. And it looks like you no longer have Poppy the Panda. Looks like it's Kellen's the koala. Okay, next we have the items here for the marine mosaic. I have to read a little bit more on to how to play with this properly, as I don't want to mess it up and break it before my son has a chance to play with it. It looks like here is the bag. Oh, it's not really a, well, it is an ocean pouch where you can kind of keep stuff in it. But it also kind of acts like where you can put all the little sea creatures on, so that your child can start fishing them. My first impression about the koala crate is that you get significantly less items compared to the Panda crates. Here in the koala one, you get 2 activities in a book versus Panda crates, you get 4 activities in a book. However, it's kind of expected as koala crate are monthly boxes. So if you think about it, if you get 2 activities in a book every month, you're going to end up about the same amount of activities versus the Panda crates. And that's pretty much my first impressions. So let's go ahead and see how my son likes these activities, and I'll be back with the review. I've had a chance to review the items as well as take a look on Amazon to see if this crate is worth the $20. As usual, I try my best to find items that are as close as possible to the ones included inside the crate. The first item, Ocean Sword, is basically a fishing toy. I found that it's very simple yet engaging. There are different types of ways you can play with this depending on your child's age. Given that my son just turned 2 less than a month ago, he's just doing the basics with it. Once your child gets a bit older, you can easily do different activities such as sorting the sea animals by type, size, or color. Once they get a bit more advanced, they can even sort them by color and creature type. I did notice that the Velcro on the fishing pole isn't the strongest, or at least it's not the best compatible with the felt animals. There were times where the pole touched the creature, but it didn't pull up with it. I guess it sort of mimics real fishing. As an alternative, this Melissa and Doug fishing game is pretty close. At $21.99, this item alone already costs more than the whole koala crate. Although I'm guessing the quality of the Melissa and Doug set is also much better. Not only does it come with 2 fishing poles, but they look like real fishing poles that most people use. The next activity in the kit is the marine mosaic. It's a fairly simple activity. The back of these 2 animals have a removable backing. Once removed, it has an adhesive layer. Your child can then stick these square tissue papers on top to fill up the area. Afterwards, if there is any corner sticking out, the adult assistant is supposed to trim them. I haven't done this activity yet with my son, as I think he's a bit too young to actually enjoy it, so I'm going to save it for when he's a little bit older. As an alternative, I couldn't find anything that was already pre-made like this on Amazon. Technically, you could get craft paper, tissue paper, and some double-sided adhesive sheets and recreate this activity yourself. But the price on that would add up, and I don't know about you, but there's no way I'd be able to cut out anything that looked this good. The last item in the crate is the board book Kellen's Search for Shells. The stories are definitely getting more complicated and wordy compared to the Panda crate books. In this book, Kellen is helping a hermit crab find a new shell. Sticking with the theme of looking for a shell, this book, House for Hermit Crab, is a fairly good alternative. It doesn't have a cute koala, but it does have a hermit crab looking for a new shell. So is this crate worth the price? I would say for $19.95, you would get a pretty good value. If you try to recreate this, the fishing game and the board book alone would cost you $30.35. This isn't even calculating the cost of the craft materials and the time to recreate the marine mosaic. I know some think that the marine mosaic being a one-time use would be a big negative, but I don't think it's that bad. I like to introduce my son to arts and craft activities, and pre-made activities like this does save myself quite a bit of time for making it myself. And as a parent, you know that time itself is quite valuable. So a fun arts and craft activity that's not too messy and already pre-made is a win in my book. I did a little bit more reading on this Camp KiwiCo thing that starts on June 21st. It's an online camp where you can sign up and have 5 planned days of activities. In reality, it really seems more of an event for KiwiCo to sell you more boxes. For the koala camp, it's a 5 crate set that costs $99.95. I actually entertained the idea of giving it a try, but unfortunately the koala camp is set for age 3 to 4. My son wouldn't be able to fully grasp all the concepts. Maybe next summer they'll do something similar, as I like the idea of doing an in-home camp with my son. Although I would like to mention that they do say that there's free sessions all summer long, and there are DIY activities and videos and printables for you to see. So I would say that go ahead and give it a try and sign up and see what happens. Let me know down below in the comment section what you think about this koala crate. Do you see yourself subscribing? Make sure to subscribe to my channel for more KiwiCo unboxing and reviews. If you've enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and I'll catch you next time.